Sisyphean.
Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Jagged Alliance 2, Operation Scumlord. Man, last week was a hell of a week. Work was brutal, the weather was brutal. In fact, both of those things are still true. But I finally now have time once again to play this game. I have been wanting to play this game so badly. But just had to wait. But now I think we're ready to dive in. So last time, on our first episode, the entire first episode was spent basically just talking and explaining and not actually playing. But the good news is, last episode we did create a character and save our game right at the beginning. Which of course means in this episode, I'm going to completely disregard that and start a new game and create a new character. Because, predictably, and I'm glad I spent a week, between the first episode and this one, because I just knew that there were going to be things that I messed up. We've already seen the intro cinematic in the first episode. If you haven't, then I apologize, but I mean, it's a great cinematic, don't get me wrong, but I just want to get stuck into this game. So the first thing we have to do is we got to make sure that at a minimum, Spider has to be not hired. Okay, Spider is available, and who else do we want? Maybe just Spider. Maybe just Spider. I like Trevor, man, but I don't think we're gonna need him right now. He's probably gonna be we're gonna contract him out to do a few explosive related jobs in the far future, but for now, let's not get sidetracked. We just need to hire Spider. Before we hire Spider, I gotta create my merc. And how we're gonna do that? We've got to go to our email. We've got to get the thing, XCP624. We go to web. Go to imp. XCP 624. Enter. And I have my list of answers that I need to give. So we're gonna begin. First thing though is I'm gonna change the name slightly. So last episode I was like, I'm gonna name it after one of my favorite cricket players. That was of course the great Glenn McGraw. But I'm gonna change the name slightly because my character is obviously American. I'm gonna slightly Americanize it. I'm gonna call him Glenn McGraw instead. And it's also kind of like, I don't know if you ever watched this cartoon that I watched as a kid called Quick Draw McGraw. It was like a talking horse that also shot people with a pistol. It was a pretty great show. I'm not making it up. You're gonna think I'm making it up, but no, that was a real cartoon. Look it up. It's called Quick Draw McGraw. And Quick Draw also would not be a bad nickname. Unfortunately, doesn't fit. We could take out the C, but then that would also look wrong. So we're gonna stay with the nickname that I picked last time, which was Glenn McGraw's actual nickname, which is Pigeon. And it doesn't seem like a badass name for a badass mercenary, but we're gonna make it work, damn it, right? Now we're gonna we're gonna breeze through the rest of this process because I have all of these answers memorized. So 6, 2, 3, 3. 2, 3, 3. 2, 2, 3, 3. 2, 1, 1, 3. 3 and 2, 4, 4, 1. And I answered it as honestly as I could. Now for my attributes, this is where I'm gonna have to make some big changes from what I did last time. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take... First of all, let me arrange the stats similarly to what I had last time. I had like 70 health, like 60 dexterity, maximum agility. Well, start bringing these down. I had low marksmanship actually. I don't want to take it all the way to 0. I'll leave it at 40. Leadership has to be max. Wisdom has to be max. Agility has to be max. And then the last 4 points I put into strength. I now think what I should... One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take marksmanship down to 35. I'm going to... And I'm going to put these points into strength, because strength is very difficult to raise otherwise. I'm also going to take mechanical and medical all the way down, because I don't want my merc to have these stats. I don't think I'm going to need these stats on my merc, to be honest. And then I'm going to put these points into strength, taking it to 80. Dexterity to 75. Now, it's gonna be brutal starting out a game with 35 marksmanship, but my plan is that with a little bit of save scumming, and I know the main goal of Operation Scumlord is to save scum and use other exploits to keep everyone from the roster alive, but maybe we need a bit of a... Well, with a shooting score that's this low, we're gonna need a little bit of help. And we're gonna stick with the same portrait as last time. It's my favorite portrait. I'm gonna stick with the same voice as last time. Now, I'm done. I am done. And I gotta pay the 3,000, and then that'll add me, or rather my custom merc, into the roster. Night Ops and Stealthy exactly as we want. Stats exactly as we want. Marksmanship very low. No points whatsoever in mechanical, no points whatsoever in medical. Explosives is there, because there's some fun stuff you can do with explosives if you have a high enough skill. Marksmanship, of course, very low as well. I hope we at least start with a gun. It'd be hilarious if the game's like, you know, you're so bad at this, we're not even gonna give you a gun. But no, I think everybody starts out with a pistol. And of course, we're gonna go back to aim. I said we're gonna go back to aim. We're gonna pick up Spider. With her 90 wisdom, I think she might be one of the wisest mercenaries on the field. 94 medical. It's crazy. 70 marksmanship is decent. 81 health. A better dexterity than what we have. Pretty good strength as well. Leadership is low, so we're gonna be the leader in the party. But of course, we'll talk to you. We already got her like flavor dialogue last time, so this time it's gonna be all business. A 2-week contract. The medical deposit takes it to above 10,000.
Dr. Houston, how may I help you? Okay, we should talk about how long a contract you had in mind.
2 weeks, and we'll buy her equipment, and let's just transfer these funds right now.
All right, everything seems to be in order. I'll report for duty.
Good to see you on the team, Donna. And what I'm thinking about is... oh god, sorry, my dry throat is really acting up. Let me actually take a sip of water. I feel like I've been a little bit too hyper at the start of this episode, and it's been a little hard on my throat. I might bring on. We're not gonna be able to afford a 2-week contract for Raven, but she is a night ops expert, and I think we might have to bring Raven on for a 1-week contract, and then at the end of it, or do we want to go in with just Spider? Because I do want Raven on my team. She's got brilliant marksmanship. Starts out at level 2. Great health, great dexterity, pretty good wisdom as well. Do we want her? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hire her on a 1-week contract. We're gonna be almost out of money, but I have really no choice. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me contact you.
Charlene Higgins.
I guess let's see if she has any bit of dialogue.
I'm especially fond of night ops if you anticipate a strong need in that area.
We are gonna have a
How
strong
long a
need
contract do you want to arrange?
in that area. Ugh, that's almost all of our money. We can't do it yet. I need to have a little bit of cushion in case we need to spend our money on other things. So we'll hire Raven after we liberate the Drassen mine. Is that wise though? Is that wise? 'Cause having her in the first mission is gonna make it a lot easier. You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll try to do it without Raven. And if I botch it really badly, I will restart this entire episode. I'll restart the entire episode. Let's shut down. We're not in Arulco yet. We're gonna be landing in Omerta. And Spider's gonna be with us for 2 weeks. And I guess there's nothing to it except advance time. How do we do that? Oh, the game's paused. Daily income is 0. We won't get any income until after we liberate the Drassen mine. So let's get choppered in. Alright. The tactical screen to select a merc, either left click on his or her portrait. Quite a few of these are very capable and very deadly women. F1 to F6. More than one merc by dragging and holding. Alright, I think I'm good. There's the chopper. Shadow of our vehicle.
Talk about flying in low. I had to look up to see the squirrels. I'm sure glad to have my feet planted firmly on the ground. Now, which way to the rebel hideout?
Okay.
This is a guaranteed combat area. Got enemies.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I gotta save my game. I'm gonna save it in the second slot. 2 mercs, only 2 mercs. We got combat. That's what the red thing indicates. Somebody's emailing me already. Enrico wishing us good luck. You know what? Thank you, Enrico. It's gonna shut down and
Yes.
how do we go into stealth
Here
mode?
comes trouble.
Surrender? Fuck off.
Yes.
Man, how do I... Hang on. I should have read the combat tips. Hang on. Let me look at the... Shit. There's no... Hang on, dude. Jagged Alliance 2. This is why I have my phone with me. Keyboard controls. How do I go into stealth? Heal. Man, no, dude. Okay. I need to figure out how to go into stealth. Scroll faster, mouse... What? Oh my god, dude. Shut up. Oh, what were the... What was the key for going into stealth? What was the key for... I guess I should have looked this up. I thought there would be a... Okay. Controls and quick keys. There's quick save, quick load, selecting mercs, 1 merc at a time, magnify items. You can order people...
Yes.
You can order people to... I think what, Z was stealth? Z is stealth.
Yes.
Like a squad on stealth mode. And you see somebody. You see this guy. You can't get a good shot at him. Can Spider get a good shot at him? No. Okay, well. Can we... Let me take the squad off stealth mode. That'll take 39 points to run there. You know what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna load my game.
Yes.
Here comes trouble.
Oh my god.
Yes.
This time he's crouched. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run here.
Done.
What do you... Why are you walking backwards, man? What is going on? I need to re-familiarize myself.
Yes.
Here comes trouble.
I've been shot already, dude.
Yes.
Well, that's not a good start. That's not a good start. Okay. I'm loading this save because I had forgotten a lot of the game controls, and I Didn't want to have you guys sit through me fumbling and remembering how things work. So here's what we gotta do.
Yes,
I'm on
understood.
it. Time to take out the trash.
Surrender. I'm not gonna surrender. Although there is a fun cutscene that happens if you do surrender. But I'm gonna say no. And we're gonna get shot at.
Yes.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna run here.
I'm on it.
Yes.
Spider's gonna run
Okay.
here. And we're gonna crouch. I'm gonna save the game in a separate slot. Can I can finally type. Okay. Combat Omerta. And I'm gonna look up Jagged Alliance to combat controls. Cover distance, line of... Man, what the fuck? How best to open... Man, where are the keyboard guides? Hang on.
Yes.
So how do I... Okay, I think L is to look in this direction. Yeah.
Yes.
L is to look in that direction. And then...
Yes.
How do I... Crouched?
Yes.
Crouched.
Just heard a noise.
I'm sure I just heard something.
Yes.
Southwest is this direction, so maybe I want both of them to look in this direction.
Damn.
Interrupt for spider. Alright, now I'm gonna save this in another slot. Okay, man, this is way more brutal than I realized. We're gonna try and headshot this guy to death. Unaimed headshot, because you are pretty close. Oh. That was pathetic. That was pathetic. Spider. But we are saved in the middle of this interrupt. So what if I...
I'm such a hypocrite.
One unaimed headshot took him down. Alright.
Yes.
Alright. Now I'm gonna save again. We killed one guy finally. Okay. We got this.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, now I'm gonna start farming some marksmanship on Glenn, on Pigeon. Let's try and take some unaimed headshots.
Bingo! Something over there. Yes.
Alright, look in this direction. And let's save again. Okay.
Yes.
I don't believe we've located all of them yet.
Alright.
Just heard a noise.
Alright.
Time to take out the trash.
Uh-oh, he was
Yes.
from this side.
Oh.
This guy's dying.
What is that? Yes.
Alright, let's save the game again. Save the game again.
I don't
Yes.
believe we've located all of them yet. I'm sure I just heard something.
Time to take out the trash.
Keep facing in the wrong direction.
Some of us just have it.
That's our first point of marksmanship. And let's try and maybe farm up a little bit more. Let me... These guys are standing way too close to us. But, that's our first point of skill.
Bingo!
Alright, alright. Alright, boys. We're in this. We're in it. We got it. We got it going.
Yes.
Damn.
Interrupt for both of us.
Yes.
Alright, alright. Let's save the game again. Because we want to squeeze as much juice as we possibly can out of this rock. This guy's dying. I could shoot him again, but I'm not going to because the fact that he's dead means he's dying but not dead means he's still taking up this spot, which reduces enemy movement options.
Yes. Remember, there's at least one hiding somewhere nearby.
I mean, I could shoot him, I guess. Pick up, I could melee him to death. Maybe that's gonna... No, I'll have to unequip my weapon if I want to do any nonsense like that. Okay. So, Z puts you on stealth mode. Or an off stealth mode. We're on...
Something over there.
We're on stealth mode for now. And since... pick up selected
Got it.
items. Alright.
I'm on it.
Alright. Pick up more stuff.
Got it.
Reload my weapon. How do I do that? Oh. How do I reload? Hang on. I reload by picking up the relevant ammunition and just doing this, right? That's how I do it. Okay. Okay. And you have
Yes?
that weapon.
Yes.
So you take this ammo, you take this ammo, and hell, just take another one of these guns, just in case yours starts to get a little bit worn out. Alright, now let's save the game again. Let's keep on Omerta Combat 2, and now that I've figured,
I'm on it.
Understood.
or rather
Yes.
remembered how to play this game, we're gonna skulk
Okay.
through the rest of this town, figure out where the last guy is, and this is the real fun of the game, going house to house.
Here comes trouble.
It would be better if it was night, but does he see me? He doesn't see me. All right. Well, let me go off. If he doesn't see me, then let's just go there, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yes?
Jesus K. Right.
He doesn't see us. Both of us got interrupts. All right, now we might want to try for a few aimed shots, but
Yes.
I don't think our marksmanship is good enough. Even with a fully aimed torso shot, we're not hitting this guy. We're not really hitting this guy.
Yeah.
But getting interrupts is also good. Why are you dual wielding? Gave you the gun. I didn't mean instantly put it in your hand. But now we gotta go off stealth mode.
Yes.
You gotta go off stealth mode. And
Yeah.
let's go out of sight. Look in that direction.
Yes.
Look in this direction.
Yes. 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 Remember, there's at least one hiding somewhere nearby.
Alright, well, we shot him and he either didn't see us or he wasn't interested in fighting. But,
Time to take out the trash.
he's just standing on the, lying on the ground. Well, that didn't do anything.
Yes.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna sneak through this
I
house
believe we've located all of them yet.
Done.
and try and shoot him
Time to take out the trash.
like this. There we go. Because I need my dude to get as much of this experience as possible. Alright. More saves coming. Haven't really had to do that much.
Some of us just have.
There we go. Another point in marksmanship. The higher this gets, the better. Alright. And I think this guy might be the last one on the field.
I'm glad that's over. No more enemies, just casualties.
What is that?
Glock? I'll take a machete. And I'll take all of that. Okay.
Done. Yes.
Okay, so now we gotta go. If we look at the map, we've taken the left half of Omerta. We gotta take the right half of Omerta.
Understood.
Hang on, where are we?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, let's talk to Pacos actually. Let's talk to Pacos.
Mommy said never talk to strangers.
Mommy said never talk to strangers. Let's be friendly. He's running away.
I'm on it.
We can.
I'm on it.
So he's gonna run to his mother. Oh, I don't want to shoot her. I want to talk to her.
Why are you here?
Let's be friendly.
How could it be that you were sent by Enrico? He has been dead for more than 10 years.
Well, nah, he's still alive.
You want me to believe that you are working for a dead man? I would suggest that you leave Omerta before you, yourself, become one.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Clearly, people are skeptical
Done.
as to our motivations.
I'm on it.
But, listen. We will win their hearts and minds slowly but surely, because we are the good guys. The upshot of all of that sneaking and shooting is that we have gained 2 points in marksmanship, and if I can gain 3 more points, then I'll be at the same level of marksmanship
Okay.
that
Yes.
I would have initially started with. All mercs. And then
Yes.
Yes.
there's gotta be a better way to get people to crouch or stand up. You know what? Maybe I should have... Let me do something pretty quick. Let me load this save, because I want to read the, I want to read this again. Okay, movement. Standing, crouched, and prone. Alright. Holding the left mouse button, you can also... Alright. The shift key is important. Use this key to show the path a merc will take. Alright. During turn-based mode. Alright. Keyboard. Alright. P changes to prone. C to crouch. S to standing. R to run, but only in turn-based. Okay.
Talk about flying in low.
Okay.
I had to look up to see the... This is a guaranteed combat area. Got enemy.
Yeah. Got it. So... So S to stand.
Yes.
C to crouch. Alright. Z for stealth. And now we can... see what's going on here. I think there's gonna be a lot more of a problem. We have some barricades put up.
Understood. Okay.
And it's gonna be...
Okay.
Okay, so nobody here. But for sure there are enemies.
Understood.
And there's gonna be at least one enemy with a much
Okay.
longer ranged weapon than these pistols we have been seeing so far.
Understood. Understood.
Excuse me? Where is everybody?
I see something.
A rock? Well spotted, Spider.
Something over there.
What? Bloody knife? Okay. Man, this is making me nervous, dude. Where is everybody? Are they in these buildings, or what? Are they... Is somebody down here?
Okay.
Oh, there's nobody in this zone. Ah, well, you know what, let me just let me leave it like this. Am I on the correct difficulty? Because I feel like I feel like this is hang on. Let me check something, and I'll be right back. So let me actually pause the recording. Okay, so I reloaded my game for a couple of reasons. I was fumbling around, stumbling in Omerta, in the A10 sector, which is the eastern half of Omerta, not remembering what it was I had to do. And the reason I was struggling so much was because I forgot that in this game, unlike in real life, you do actually need to read all of your emails. Now, this email that we got from Enrico, which is telling us good luck in Orulco, that's not just him being a nice guy, a nice client. That is him giving us very important information, telling us to go to Miguel and deliver a letter. Now, we do actually have a letter in
Understood.
our inventory, which is
Yes?
Understood.
in my main character's inventory, the letter from Enrico, which I don't know if there's a way for us to read it. When I right-click on it, this is all that happens.
Yes.
The other thing is, there is a really annoying glitch in this game. I don't know what causes the glitch, and I don't know how to fix it other than literally just loading the game. Which is, every once in a while, the animations will glitch out, the mercenaries will start
Yes.
moving
Understood.
backwards. Even loading the game doesn't seem to fix it. Okay, how do I... Yeah, this is a really bad glitch because it basically breaks a lot of the combat in this game. Because I accidentally fired a shot, let me reload this again because I did not want to do that. Let me read this email again because we gotta do that.
Yes?
Maybe it has to do with... Man, I have no idea what it has to do with. But what I do know is, if this becomes a persistent problem, I'll have to look up how to fix it. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it like this. Yeah, and a lot of the icons, so when you hover your cursor over the...
Yes? Yes?
Understood. Yes.
I think the game thinks that I have
Okay.
Alt pressed or something.
Understood.
Yes?
Okay. The problem is that
Okay.
the game sometimes thinks I have Alt pressed when I don't actually have Alt pressed. And pressing Alt fixes it. Let me see if that is indeed true. If I save like this, and let's go back here.
Yes?
Meanwhile, okay. Dedrana is gonna get a visit.
This better be good. Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness, but one of our North patrols has been attacked.
Elliot, you idiot! We crushed those rebels in Omerta! How can it be?
From what we have learned, Your Majesty, the rebels seem to have some sort of foreign aid, commando types. We speculate they arrived on the helicopter that was spotted earlier.
Commando types? What sort of commando types? From where?
They may be hired mercenaries, Your Highness. There weren't many.
What? How would the rebels get the means to recruit mercenaries? Well, no matter. Send me their bodies for examination.
The rebel party seems to have used the element of surprise to their advantage, my queen. They defeated us.
Send my troops to the location at once.
Yes, Your Highness.
Uh-oh. That's gonna be a bit of a problem.
Yes?
Understood.
Let's run back to Fatima. By the way, the henchman that was talking to the evil queen, Dedrana, his name is Elliot. Pay close attention to his face throughout the course of this game, because you'll notice when he delivered bad news to her, she slapped him quite forcefully across the face. And let's just say, assuming I remember how to play this game properly, she and her army are gonna get... That's not the only bit of bad news that she and her army are gonna be getting. Right, so now we gotta go back here. And now, I'm gonna pick up this letter. I'm gonna give it to Fatima.
A letter from Enrico Civaldori. He has not forgotten us. Very few people are aware that he's alive. As far as most of the people in Aruco are concerned, he was murdered over a decade ago. We had given up hope of ever hearing from Enrico again. Who would believe that someone living in the comforts of exile would care about this dismal country? Very well then. Follow me. Do not make any quick moves. Miguel's men will be nervous. You do not wish to intimidate them. The Drana has brutally bombed and attacked us for over 2 straight months.
Okay, so now
Yes?
that I've done this properly, she's gonna lead us
Okay.
to the rebel hideout. Which is gonna be
Okay.
in the next zone, I think. So I think she's gonna do a transition, area transition.
Okay.
After she moves off the map, I'm gonna save the game again. Okay, boys. Okay. Alright. Omerta 2. Another slot saved. And now let's transition over.
Yes.
Understood.
Alright.
Understood.
Let's follow her.
Understood. Understood.
And
Understood.
keep on going.
Okay.
Let's keep on going. There's one thing I think I might have left behind in the initial Omerta area. There's one thing, one important tool that sometimes spawns in one of the houses. Alright, so Dimitri
Understood.
is a...
Why have you brought them here? Have you lost your mind, woman? You bring death to all of us.
They have been sent by Enrico Civaldori. They're here to help us, Dimitri. They must speak with Miguel. I would never bring them here without proof of this.
In respect of your husband, I take your word. We will go down. But if you make mistake, Fatima, you will die with them.
brutal. I wish he was a bit nicer to this.
Do not move, and no one will die.
Still
Fatima say they are here to help us. She say she have proof, Carlos.
Enrico has enlisted mercenaries to aid us in the struggle. I have a letter addressed to Miguel. It is signed by Enrico himself and contains details of the night we helped him flee Aruco. Details only he would know.
Enrico? Salvatore? Most suspicious. I question his reasons.
I do not. Let me see this letter.
Here.
It be true. Enrico has sent men to help us. On behalf of my rebel force and the people of Arulco, I welcome you. We are very much in need of your aid. Diana wishes to remove Omerta from the map of this country.
She is evil, a driven bitch.
That will do, Ira. I am sure our friends have heard of her nature. If not, they will know soon enough. Not if we take her out first. Let me tell you, most women I take out don't even know how to read a map. I have lost over 30 men in the last month. My force is down to the people you see here. But I do have a few trusted people living in the Arulco countryside. The people of Arulco would overthrow Diana with pleasure, but they live in fear of her, and rightfully so. She be heartless and brutal. She has robbed our country of its money and its soul. Getting their confidence be our biggest problem. The people must feel we are capable of defeating her. Yet, without their support, we cannot. We are missing soldiers and equipment. You could not have come at a better time.
We are short of food too, Miguel. We need safe passage to Drazen, or more people will die.
Yes. Carlos be my close advisor. He is right. He usually be right. Making a safe route to Drazen to get supplies be a priority. If you can remove Diana's forces from your path, there is a priest in Drazen named Father Walker. He be a drunk of poor judgment. However, he will be sympathetic to our situation. Find him, and tell him no more than you need to. I will send others to fetch the supplies he will gather. I wish you luck, and express my gratitude.
Okay.
It'd be a shame you did not see Arulco in its glory.
We can talk to these people.
We have nothing to talk about.
They usually have some sort of bits of dialogue before they eventually are done talking with you. Let's talk to Ira.
I'm Ira. I came to Arulco 5 years ago as part of an effort to supply humanitarian aid. I soon realized the only aid they needed was in getting rid of Diana, by whichever means possible.
Can we recruit you into my party right now, or do I have to leave and let Miguel tell me? Or...
All right. I could be of help with some of the ins and outs of this country and its people. But I must tell you, I'm not a professional like you guys.
Okay, we finally got our...
I'm afraid my marksmanship is a little weak for a soldier. Miguel used me mostly as a medic and a lookout. Anyways, I'm sure we'll make out okay.
Okay,
Let's
so
get going.
we've got our second party member, our third party member, and now I think that's gonna be enough for one. I think that's gonna be enough for this episode. Listen, it was rough. I forgot how to play the game. I forgot how the campaign worked. But by the end of it, we had some good results, because we got through. Hang on. Everybody needs to be.
Yes.
Everybody needs to be close to the exit in order for this to work. And there's a house in the southeast,
I'm on it.
which sometimes has some important tools in it. I'm just going to quickly take a look at that.
What is that?
Crowbar is good, because you can use that to do some important things.
Something over there.
Oh, both the wire cutters and the crowbar.
Got it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Got it. I'm on it.
And let me see. Yeah, they're not in perfect condition, but they'll be good in case we need to cut a hole through a fence. Cutting holes through fences is pretty important in this game. So now our next goal is going to be to take the road into Drazen and take over this city. And that, my friends, is going to be a lot more difficult than it sounds, but for now, at least, we've captured, well, we shot a few guys in the head, and then this town where almost nobody lives is now, like, in some sense in our control, but this is only the beginning of this playthrough, because we're gonna have to capture all of these cities, all the while being assaulted by squads that Dedrana is going to send to us. She's not going to just passively wait for us to slowly conquer her entire country. She's going to try and fight us, but we are going to be trying to fight them as well. And we have no militia, because you can't have militia in this town. Militia is something that we will be looking more at once we take one of the proper cities that has a mine in it, like Drassen. And that is going to be the goal for next episode. Next episode we're going to take Drassen. By God, it's going to be glorious. But let me just save the game like so. Let me save it. You know what, this is fine. And we're gonna call it good, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to edit this video to get rid of all of the time I spent fumbling and looking stuff up, but that's something for me to worry about. I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching, hope you had a good time, and I hope I'll see you Wednesday for when we storm Drassen. And until then, take care.